What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate it. I want to talk about Chris Brown. Chris Brown has released messages of the accuser who basically tried to ruin his career and life. It's been done over and over with other women, but apparently Chris was ready because Chris was able to provide receipts. He was able to show that this particular female is nothing more than an angry groupie that he stopped dealing with after basically one interaction, what it seemed like. We'll get into the article. And she wanted to get back at him. I told y'all, women, these Western women, these modern women hate rejection. These women hate rejection with a passion. They can reject you. They can tell you they don't want you anymore, but they are the ones who seriously cannot stand being rejected. Because a lot of these women think that because they're the most attractive female in their small town, right? Maybe they are on Instagram, maybe they have an Instagram following, they have all these thirsty males telling them how beautiful they are and how they want to be with them. And when they get around Chris Brown, the groupie come out of them. And they end up doing things that they later regret. And the reason why they regret it is because they didn't get anything out of the interaction. She thought that she was going to have a friends with benefits type situation, or she thought that Chris Brown could possibly date her. I don't know if, Chris was talking to her before this particular interaction. Maybe she felt like he wanted to date her. Maybe he was giving her, maybe he was just, had a good mouthpiece and was able to convince her that more would happen if she would let him smash. She let him smash. And after that, he really didn't have much to do with her. Because again, Chris Brown probably gets attraction from a lot of different women. Like everywhere he goes, he's probably getting women hitting on him, wanting to be with him. And, he realized that there's other women out there. You're not special. And I say this a lot. A lot of these modern women are not special whatsoever. And they really think they are, and they really aren't. So let's get into this TMZ article. Chris Brown is firing back at a woman who accused him of assault and sued him for $20 million, insisting voicemails and texts she sent after their encounter proved it was consensual. And now the woman's lawyer is dropping her. So even her own lawyer dropped her because she didn't have a case. She was just mad that she got played, that she got rejected, that she got curved. The string of text messages began very shortly after he and the anonymous accuser hooked up on a yacht in Miami back in December of 2020 and continued for several months. In the text message, Chris tells the woman she should take a Plan B pill after their encounter, and she responds that she will and adds, "I want to F you tonight at midnight, LOL." Months later, after she and Chris apparently talked about meeting up again, but never did, the woman sends pictures of herself and says, "You were honestly the best D that she basically ever had, LOL. I just want it again." Do y'all see how these heifers play on them? They play themselves. They play themselves. You wanted Chris. Chris didn't want you. You got rejected. You got curved. He smashed. He didn't want nothing to do with you anymore. You realized you weren't special. And you realized that you went back to having a normal life where no one of Chris Brown's level will ever be able to come in your presence again. Well, anyway, now you're back to, your life and you realize that Chris was just talking to you. That's it. He was telling you what you wanted to hear and you believed it. And then you lost hope and said, F it, I'm going to get something out of this. So why don't I sue him and get a little revenge? I told y'all, when women are scorned, they do stuff like this when they really don't have to, but they do it because their feelings are hurt. Her feelings were definitely hurt, but that was your own doing. When Chris didn't respond, she seemed to get peeved, texting, you knew full well I wasn't pressing you about no D. You told me to stay and then gonna try to play me. Nah, that's crazy. I didn't deserve that, but you definitely got it. What do you mean you didn't deserve? And you are pressed. What did you think he was going to make you his girlfriend? Did you think that he was going to add you into the rotation? No, he hit it. And then it was what it was. The guy's a busy man. December 2020 and, where we at? March 2022, he has a lot more going on than he probably did then. In a voicemail, which Chris posted on his IG, she says, I just want to see you again. Just let me know. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. But I really just want to F the bleep again. Oh, man. Man, this is how thirsty. This chick is thirsty. She was thirsty to get back with Chris by any means, wasn't she? She was thirsty. She was that thirsty to get with Chris. I told y'all, man, listen, women, when it comes to having relations, women are no different than men. When women want to have relations, they're going to call somebody. Do not believe the BS that women tell you about how they're being celibate, how, they're not really doing that. Don't believe that. The majority of them are sleeping with somebody. Now, they may go 6 days throughout the week not doing nothing, but on that 7th day, you better believe she's hopping on some Dizzic. She's hopping on some Dizzic, and then the next day she'll go to church on Sunday and repent for wanting the Dizzic again. Okay, so she wants to be a good girl for 6 of those 7 days. Okay, Sunday through Friday, she's in her right mind, but on that Saturday, you already know she's gonna call somebody. Whole day off work, she's gonna call somebody. Don't believe that celibacy BS. They be celibate for a couple days out the week, and then they back on it. She wanted to get back on Chris. Chris was like, nah, I'm good. And her feelings were hurt. These women hate rejection. We need to keep rejecting them. We need to keep applying pressure of rejection on these heifers to basically show them, listen, you're not special. This chick actually believed she was special. She think probably because she got some followers on Instagram, she's special. And the problem is she's anonymous. This heifer is anonymous, which means she can go back to her normal life after making these allegations that are completely false on Chris Brown. She can go back and live a normal life. That's not right. We should know exactly who she is. We should know exactly who this female is who is making up these lies, trying to ruin this man's career, reputation, life, because she got rejected, because her feelings were hurt. Now, this is what Chris had to say. No more dragging me through the mud. Clearly, you can all see the cap. Now let's see if the media will keep that same energy they had trying to destroy me. To run the real story, me and my team are taking legal action on this situation. You don't play with people's lives like that. Thanks, Team Breezy. Fans, Chris clearly feels vindicated and said on social media, basically this message here about people dragging them, media keeping that same energy. TMZ broke the story. The woman accused Chris of drugging her during the yacht party and taking her into a bedroom and doing what she's accusing him of doing. We spoke to the accused attorney, Ariel Mitchell, and she confirmed the woman sent Chris the text message and voicemail. She tells TMZ she is withdrawing from the case because she says the woman had not informed her about them. Of course she didn't, because she's a liar. She's a liar. Meanwhile, Miami PD tells us the case is still under investigation. However, they have received the messages between Chris and the accuser. They need to go ahead and drop. Stop wasting the taxpayers' dollars on this BS. Stop wasting the taxpayers' dollars on a liar. This female is a liar. She lied on Chris. This should not be a part of the Miami PD's work schedule. This should not be a case. They should throw it out. This woman lied. We need to know who she is. She needs to be incarcerated. She needs to be arrested and charged with making up false information. The police probably are working on this and getting these messages. And they're like, what are we doing here? Because these women can't take rejection. They get in their feelings, they get hurt, and they don't really know how to deal with it. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.